4 Meji YouTube video K Lia Oper Jo Tum NY Story Lik KDHS K Oper Time En Strong Hook Lik K Do. Hook Jandar. Suspenseful Our Curiosity Sai Bar Por Hona Chaye K Mary Veur Engage Ho JN Our Video Ko NTK Deck and the night lay heavy over the forest. Moonlight spilled through the tangled branches. Silver threads danced across the damp earth. A chill ran down her spine. She heard the rustle of leaves behind her. Her heart beat like a drum. Each step on the moss felt louder than it should. The air smelled of wet soil and something sharper, metallic. A shadow shifted in the corner of her eye. She turned, but nothing moved. A soft whisper floated on the wind. Her breath caught in her throat. The moonlight seemed to twist, bending in shapes she could not recognize. Something brushed against her hand. Cold, smooth, unnatural. She froze. The forest fell silent, yet the whisper returned, closer now. Her pulse pounded in her ears. The silver threads of moonlight seemed to wrap around her, pulling her forward. She tried to pull away, but the ground beneath her felt alive. Every instinct screamed to run, yet her body refused to obey. And then, a face emerged from the shadow, pale and staring, its eyes reflecting the silver moon in a way that felt impossible. Her scream caught in her throat. Her eyes locked with the face. It did not blink. Its lips did not move. But she felt its gaze pierce through her chest, into her very soul. The silver threads of moonlight began to writhe around her, tightening and loosening like a living web. Her fingers tingled, as if each nerve was humming with electricity. The wind carried a scent she could not name. Rotten flowers, wet stone, and something faintly metallic. The face stepped closer, yet the ground made no sound. Her legs trembled. She tried to turn, to run, to breathe. But the forest had shifted. The path she remembered had vanished. Only twisting trees remained, their bark dark as old blood, their branches curling like claws. A low hum began beneath her feet, vibrating through her bones, through her teeth, through her skull. She pressed her palms to the ground, but it pulsed beneath her like a living heart. The whisper returned, now louder, urgent, filled with a language she could almost understand but never had. The shadowed face tilted its head. Its eyes gleamed with the same silver as the moon. Her throat burned with the urge to scream, yet no sound came. A hand reached out from the darkness behind her. Not human, not entirely. The skin shimmered like liquid silver, reflecting the moonlight in jagged shards. She stumbled backward, colliding with a tree that shivered under her touch. The silver threads around her coiled tighter, snaking along her arms, legs, and hair. She felt herself rising slightly above the ground, weightless, suspended in the cold moonlight. Panic surged, but even panic felt strange here, muted and distant. She tried to swing at the hand, at the silver, at the face. Her movements passed through nothing, like air through smoke. The face smiled then, and it was wrong. The smile was too wide, too deep, stretching across features that should not stretch. And then it spoke, not with lips, but inside her mind. Your time is silver. Your fear feeds the moon. Your breath is the thread. The forest seemed to pulse with the words. A tree split open, bark cracking, revealing dozens of pale faces inside. They screamed, though their mouths never moved. The silver threads wound tighter, pulling her toward the floating face. Every instinct begged her to resist, yet a strange calm washed over her. She realized she could see the forest differently now. The shadows moved with intention. The wind carried faces, whispers, memories. And yet the silver threads did not harm her. They invited her. She reached a hand toward one shimmering strand, trembling. The thread was cold, impossibly smooth, like liquid metal. It pulsed with her heartbeat. As she touched it, a surge of visions crashed through her mind. She saw herself standing here, alone, for centuries. She saw the forest stretching endlessly, always waiting, always hungry. She saw the face, and hundreds more like it, threading the moon across the sky. And then the silver thread snapped into her chest.